and seek professional help. A lot of it in many countries is available to you free. And if you pay for it, then you can get absolute superb tuition. Another factor which is often missing off many lists of good health practice is to have a belief system. This can be a full-blown religion which you are committed to, or it can be a faith or set of beliefs or whatever. But do have some personal code of your own, a personal belief system which can motivate you. The important thing is the belief that you actually believe in it. It's no good going to the church or the mosque or the temple or wherever and just going through mindless routines which you're not interested in, and you only do them because your parents and your community do them. You need to have real beliefs of your own and practice them, follow them, and they will stand you in good stead, particularly in hard times. Everybody, whoever they are, need a compassionate and supportive network around them. No man is an island. Solitary confinement is a punishment. And people being isolated by themselves is not a good way for the long term. We all need periods of solace, periods of quiet, periods of contemplation, meditation by ourselves. But those are periods, short periods. Most of the time we need compassion and supportive companionship. By that I mean people who care about us, who love us, who are genuinely interested in our well-being and motivate us. They encourage us. They tell us, okay, when we're doing things wrong, but more importantly, they do encourage us to do the right things and follow through rightly. Another factor is economics. Everybody needs freedom from worry about having adequate food, security, accommodation, transport, clothing, education, and simple basic pleasures. We all need these things, and if they are missing, they are a cause of anxiety, and the anxiety can lead to extraneous behaviours. And it is important to ourselves that we make ourselves economically comfortable. And it's equally important to our leaders and any state or community that is involved in this activity to ensure that everybody in that community is economically secure. Everybody has got the basics of life. The next factor is physical security and safety. And by this, we mean planning to make sure that you don't deliberately put yourself in circumstances where you are unsafe or in an insecure place. Don't go into bad parts of town. Don't take risks. Don't do things that increase the possibility of you being attacked or shot at or whatever. Think carefully. By all means, have fun, challenge yourself, but do not take part in physical activities where there's a high risk factor if you want to become the best that you can be. The next factor is that of change. Having the courage to change things, to change people around you, to change circumstances, to change the location where you live, to change jobs and so on, if they are not working out for you. If you find yourself that the world in which you live, your community, your contacts, your environment is limiting you, is restricting you, is not allowing you to grow, then change it. It takes courage. It's risky. It's scary, very scary, depending on the circumstances. But for a long and happy life to be the way that you can best be, you need to change things. If you put a seed into the desert with no water, no chance of growth, a boiling sun, then that seed will not grow, however good quality, however organic, however free grown that seed happens to be. But if you put seed in a good place, in compost, well watered, well nurtured, well looked after, then it will grow and become the best that it can be. And the same is true of human beings. You need to be in the best place that you can grow. And that means sometimes taking the courage to change relationships, to change circumstances, to allow that to happen. And finally, you need to have a close and loving relationship with someone. A friend, a family member, a spouse, and so on. But someone who you can relax with, who you can hug and cuddle, who loves you as much as they love themselves, and you love them. And it may well be for many of us that all of these circumstances are not at the moment present in our life. And in that situation, then you are on a journey to go through this list of items so that you complete all of them. If there's any of the above missing from your life, then you're on the journey. And that journey in itself is life affirming. That journey in itself will help develop you to be the very best that you can be. The Kirk of many Guises is a company limited by guarantee, not for profit, registered in the United Kingdom. If any of this has cut a spark with you and you are attracted to it, then subscribe to further talks in the future, and also spread the content of this and other presentations that you'll find on YouTube. Spread them around so that we can all benefit. In the meantime, in love and peace, and enjoy the coming time until we can talk again. Thank you.